be arrested and prosecuted for the crime of criminal trespassing.
So I'm going to get arrested for coming to the airport when I'm a storm evacuee.
So I'll finish reading this and then we can absolutely chat about it. You may apply for a variance to allow you to use the airport above for a specific, limited purpose during this period of exclusion by following the instructions attached to this notice of violation and exclusion. And it says only the chief of police, it lists all the people that can grant the variance and such. You may appeal your exclusion. You may appeal this exclusion by following the instructions attached to this notice of violation and exclusion. So in summary, it just says your information, the airport, the reason that you're getting excluded, and just...
Well, I'll be here so they can just arrest me, because this is the only place I have to stay at night.
So there is ways to apply for the variance, though. You get this pink copy and such here. And this just says limited use. So obviously if you have a flight validated by like the boarding pass and such, it says you can be here 3 hours before the flight and 1 hour after. So this is the way, like obtaining a variance and such is your ways to be back in the airport and such. But read this over. Obviously this is your copy here. And then as well, this is a map of Port of Portland properties to include the airport, and they have like some little surrounding properties, just like outside over there. Pretty much all the green areas is the Port of Portland properties where you can potentially be arrested for trespassing if you return back to them.
Not if we're a storm evacuee. We have the right to stay in the airport if we need to for safety reasons.
So not necessarily on this one. Once we get you in touch, obviously, once AMR and such, there's so many social resources and such.
I'm not going to a homeless shelter and getting robbed and killed. What is wrong with y'all?
But you can't be at the airport.
If we're evacuee, yes, we can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, we can. You're lying. I don't know where you got that from. If we're a storm evacuee, we have the right to seek shelter at an airport or a train station. You can't put us off the property if we're evacuated. That's crazy.
Happening. Then you can apply for the variance and such. And then
I'm just gonna let y'all take me to jail and put this on YouTube, because that's crazy. You gonna send us to a homeless shelter and get us robbed and killed? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So I'm just gonna let y'all arrest
me. We're still waiting on the airport.
He's talking about storm evacuees have to go to homeless shelters, and we can't stay at the airport overnight for safety reasons. That's not true. They have storm lodging in the airport for disasters, and they have people that work in the airport that help us. They're not referring us to any of these resources, so they're just trying to arrest people because they see us in a very bad situation. It's getting out of control. Here goes the ambulance people. Yes, sir. I'm a storm evacuee. I just stay here in the nighttime, and he's trespassing me, telling me I can't stay here. And, I don't know where to go. These people keep trying to send me to homeless shelters. I don't feel safe going to a homeless shelter. So I need to get really out of this area.
Okay, have you ever tried like the women's shelter before?
I don't go to homeless shelters.
Okay,
I'm a storm evacuee.
Okay. So you want to go to the hospital?
Yes, I need to get help getting out of here.
Okay. All right. So you want to go to the hospital for suicidal ideations?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, girl.